Have questions about your pets? Looking for your next forever friend? We've got you covered. This is Pet Connection with Energy 95.3. Now, here's Erik Fox.
And a happy Wednesday afternoon to you. My name is Erik Fox from Energy 95.3, joined, of course, by the amazing team at Kern County Animal Services. Nick and Marissa is joining us once again. How are you guys doing this morning?
Doing good, Erik. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Of course, last week I had a chance to be on site with you guys. You guys had your adoption event, which was amazing. And we're here to meet some more beautiful animals that could be your next forever friend for the holidays. And we're starting with Wren. What can you tell us about Wren?
So Wren, come here, boy. He is a 3-year-old pit bull mix. He's been here for a while. He actually got here in September, so he's been here since September. He came in with a brother who was adopted a while ago, so he's still waiting for his forever home. He knows basic commands like sit, stay, lay down. I was taking photos of him today, and he listened great. He's super playful, gets the zoomies. He does have some skin issues going on that he's being treated for that have to still be treated once he's adopted, but he is available for adoption.
And you were saying he knows how to sit, stay, and lay down already, which are already kind of 3 commands that you need to do a lot of things for, and loves to cuddle up with you, huh?
Yes, he does. He was laying all over my lap a little bit ago.
Any dog's a lap dog if they get up on the lap, and definitely I can see Wren doing that. Got the tail wagging, just a happy dog that's ready to be in a happy home. I love the coloring too. It's almost like the cow splotches kind of look.
Yeah, he does have a little bovine markings on him there, doesn't he? But he's a big love bug.
I can see that. I mean, the tail wagging, just looking for some love, and then all of us can use some extra love during the holidays. So that is Wren. Let me get the information up on the screen so you guys can find out more about Wren and even go visit him. 868-7120 is the phone number. Wren's information is A114-9508. Just a love bug that's ready to go home today, and he's available to go home today, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's ready to go. But he could be a foster dog for somebody that wants to try him out too. But he's gonna fit in with just about any home.
So I do want to talk about the fostering because, of course, last week you guys had the drive-through adoption event or foster event for Thanksgiving, but that also continues into the holidays, right? If someone needs that extra like companionship or maybe needs just an extra bit of love in the house, you guys are able to do that, right?
Yeah, like we talked about last week, the animals that come to us, they can leave our facility in a number of ways. Sometimes they go back to their original owner. A lot of times they get rescued by a nonprofit agency, and a lot of times they get adopted permanently into a new home. But another avenue that we make use of is foster, and foster is kind of almost adoption, but not. Some people can only make a short-term commitment to a dog. Some people will only want to make a short-term commitment to see if the animal works out in their household. And some people just want to give a shelter pet a home for a couple of days. And we try to take advantage of those folks that have that ability. So foster is a good way to get animals out of our shelter. It's a good way to help get us information about how that animal is in a home. And it's a good way for people that want to help out but maybe can't make a long-term commitment. So foster is always an option for just about anybody and any animal that comes to us.
And just in case someone does want to know how to become a foster, what is the steps and what do they need to do?
I'm sorry, I lost you there, Erik. What was that?
So if someone does want to be a foster, how do they go about doing that?
Yeah, so the easiest way is you go right to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Kern County Animal Services. And right at the top of the page, you'll see a foster application, an emergency foster application that's pinned to the top of the page. And that application is going to basically ask you what your comfort level is, what you're able to foster for. So dogs, cats, male, female. Sometimes we have medical cases, injured animals that need to recover in somebody's home. So once we get that information, we keep that on file. And as soon as we have something that's in need of foster that meets your specifications, we'll give you a call and we'll release that animal to you on foster. And then you can hopefully spend some time in your home and you give us some feedback about that pet.
Love that. And speaking of that, Constantine actually went home as a foster for the Thanksgiving time, and we got some information, but let's meet Constantine. What can you tell us about Constantine?
This is Constantine. Constantine came to us in October. Came to us in October. He's a super sweet dog. He came actually from a household with a number of animals. There are over 30 animals that were in their household, and we've highlighted him on some segments before, and it's a tough task for us to usually tell an animal's true demeanor when they've spent some time in a house that they couldn't be given individual attention. Constantine, like we said, he was in a household with over 30 dogs, so it's tough to really gauge their true demeanor when they come to us. But once we got Constantine, some one-on-one time, we were able to get to know him. We realized that a lot of his issues when he first came into the facility were stress-related, anxiety-related, but he's a super sweet dog, good with other dogs, good with just about anybody he comes across. He's about a 2-year-old terrier mix. He's got that wire hair look about him, but he's got a lot of energy. He's super friendly, very sweet dog. He's got to get a home, and he's gonna make somebody a really cool house pet.
I think that's so important. And I was reading some of the notes before we went live saying the foster family said he's great with kids, enjoyed walks, and was such a joy to have around during that little holiday break there. So when you head into the holidays, once again, Constantine, that is a great dog to head into the holidays with a lot of love. And just that tail wagging once again, just ready to be a lap dog. Even if you're not ready for him to be a lap dog, he's going to be a lap dog for you.
Oh, he's gonna make himself a lap dog. This is April, by the way. Marissa exit stage left, but April has a favorite dog, and I think Constantine here is her favorite dog right now.
Let's pop that screen information up once again. This is Constantine, who is definitely Lapdog City right now. A1150117, 2-year-old male, and Constantine is available to go home today, right?
Yep, he's available to go home. He's not neutered yet, but he can leave on a temporary foster for the right family. And once we get him neutered, his adoption will be final. But like I said, he can leave today. He needs to leave. He's such a good dog, and he's going to do really well in someone's home. And like you said, Eric, he really excelled in a foster home. And like we said, he did super good with kids. He's just a great dog, and he's gonna make somebody happy, and he's gonna complete someone's family.
And we saw it last week with the IG Live, when we were walking through the kennels. A lot of these dogs are just looking for that extra bit of love. And you may not necessarily get their whole demeanor in the shelter, but being a foster, definitely a great way to learn the animal and connect with the animal so you can become that forever friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we talked about, one of the most important things for us is to get feedback about these animals. It's tough to understand the shelter environment if you haven't worked in it before, but it's a very stressful environment. Even the best animal shelters and the cleanest and the quietest animal shelters are still stressful for dogs. It's such a unfamiliar experience to them that it induces such anxiety in a dog that you can't tell their true demeanor or behavior or what type of dog they'll be in a home environment when we see them in the shelter. We try to get a glimpse of that. We try to interact with them outside of the kennel. But at the end of the day, the only way for us to get a true idea of how they are and how they're going to be in a home is to find foster families for them and then get that feedback, get that information from them about their likes and dislikes and how they are in a home. And that helps so much when we place that animal in an adoptive home so that the adopter knows those things in advance and can prepare.
I think that's so important. Once again, that is Constantine. Let me put the information back up once again. A1150117 and Wren, who we met earlier, A1149508. Nick, Marissa, April, the amazing team at Kern County Animal Services. Always appreciate everything you do. And of course, that number on the bottom of the screen, 868-7120, and stop by their Facebook page to fill out that foster application. Always appreciate the time you guys have for us.
Appreciate you, Eric. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time right here with Pet Connection with Kern County Animal Services. And of course, your station, Energy 95.3.